Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
3 blocks of flats demolished with explosives after neighbors evacuated. To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5. Video. Up next, 3 tower blocks in Scotland have been demolished using explosives this morning, sending huge plumes of dust and smoke into the sky. 3 of the 4 26-story towers in Windford, in the Maryhill area of Glasgow, are being demolished today to make way for 386 affordable homes and a community hub. The 4th block will be taken down using a piece-by-piece method rather than explosives. Glasgow's skyline has changed forever as the 3 tower blocks collapsed following the controlled explosions. The flats, first built in the 1960s, were home to about 6,000 people at their peak. Hundreds of people who live nearby were forced to evacuate their homes after an exclusion zone was put in place for safety reasons. A nearby secondary school has been used as an evacuation center, and it was offering breakfast and lunch to affected residents. Safedom, the company carrying out the demolition, wrote to affected locals offering them £100 Tesco vouchers as compensation for out-of-pocket expenses, while being temporarily evacuated. Other measures to reduce the impact include covering St. Gregory's Catholic Church with protective sheeting to prevent the stained glass windows being damaged by dust. Once the buildings come down, crews will use jet washers and misting systems to minimize dust in the air. The demolition comes after a battle to try and stop the tower blocks from being torn down, instead calling for the buildings to be retrofitted. Campaigners tried to take their fight to the UK Supreme Court after Glasgow City Council rejected calls for a full environmental study into the impact of the demolition. But last month, the Court of Session in Edinburgh refused to let the appeal go ahead. Wheatley Homes, the developers behind the project, claimed it wasn't possible to retrofit the building because the flats were not fit for purpose and couldn't be altered to meet modern standards for floor space, the Scottish Sun reports. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA, and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.